a very evil trick if you don't know it's coming. But I basically memorized it to, as soon as you get the 1-up, you have to immediately jump off your Yoshi or else you die. Those down arrows are basically bad ploys to take advantage of trust, since basically throughout all the game, whenever it looked like I was gonna just drop you, I didn't instead. So, assuming that the player would know that I would prefer not to drop people down random pits, they may think that there's actually something down there, like a hidden thing or maybe a shortcut, but no, those are just pits. Basically to take advantage of any trust that the player has in me. Probably very little. Now, to beat the rest of this level, you don't actually need a Yoshi, it's basically just like an extra try. But it's so much easier to beat this if you have the Yoshi still, since you jump a bit higher with the Yoshi. It takes a while to do this. And now that I think about it, I think this is the first time I've actually chosen to do the hard jump puzzle instead of breaking it. It's a bit harder to fall through the gaps, but oh so much more painful once you do. Back at the beginning. Cute. I can't rewind any further. Come on, I can do this. I've done it, what, 3 times before? And I had to do it once when these Koopas weren't so generously placed. And I had to do it once where the camera didn't scroll up. Okay, if I do any worse, I might just have to split all the failures for this into a separate video. And so I did. I guess that's only relevant whether or not I actually do split this into a different video. Come on, I can do this! Why did I start choosing to do levels fairly on this one? Some levels just don't deserve a fair chance. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm almost there. Come on. Okay, I made it. Now, watch what happens when I can actually get on this Yoshi. Watch what happens when I take this key. It ends the level. But, well, actually... if you try to end it the normal way, you basically have to do the whole level over. Thankfully, I'm not. And this was the most... this was... at first I didn't know that, that path looped like that, but that was the perfect level to make it loop on, so... basically, you might have to do it twice. $370 degrees isn't actually that ridiculous. You'll probably get badly burnt, but unless I meant by that Celsius. A lot of the text boxes I wrote when I was very tired and had no clue what I was talking about. In reanalyzing most of them, I find that most of them could have been more clarified or specific or just not as stupid, but, you know, if I gave it any more thought than just one-shot little things, then I might have had second thoughts about everything. And going over the roof is mandatory for this level because it's just an empty pit. Oh, the fun part. Too many sprites. I actually like this enemy the most because it's not really out to kill you as so much as it's just wandering around. Everything else in this game is, but that one's just wandering around minding its own business, and if you run into it, you deserve to die.